It's Adam here with Adam's Attic, and I went again. I did it again. I went. And look at this. I went another time after, and there was a long line out the door. And I just thought, I'm not gonna wait in line. I will wait and go a different time. And I think it was around noon when I stopped by there, 1 o'clock, something like that. And there was just a long line out the door, and I didn't know when they. Because the other thing I forgot to tell you in the last video is that I think they do a rotation of people. So there's a line outside, and they'll do, I think it's every 2 hours. They kick everybody out of the store and they bring, the fresh people in.
And so, that's supposedly when they're cleaning anything that they might need to clean.
Yeah, putting the carts back in the slots or whatever they call those areas.
But you're not sure exactly what cycle that's on.
I haven't seen any of that. This is all stuff that I heard and understood. But I forgot to say that in the last video is that they do a rotation of people. So I think it's like, every 2 hours they'll kick everybody out, clean and sanitize or whatever, and then let the fresh new people in. It's like a rotation of people throughout the day. And
I wonder if you'd even see a rotation.
Right. So this last time I went, it was Sunday, and it was raining, and I kept telling you, I was like, I think it's a good time to go. It was like 4 o'clock, and I thought, oh, this is such a good time to go. It's raining, there shouldn't be people in line. And I kept debating, and I just went. So I just decided to go. And when I came back, I had all this. And the other thing that they're doing now, that I don't know if they weren't doing it, and maybe it's because I caught it at the end of the day, but they are requiring you to wear gloves. And if you don't wear gloves, they're giving you gloves to wear.
So masks, gloves, only a certain amount of people, even more.
It's distance, you should be distancing from people. So anyways.
You got some drums.
I walked in, and I know enough about drums to get myself in trouble and have a set. And these are not in the best condition. And the only reason why I bought them is I've sold drum pedals. I've sold parts and pieces to drums. I've sold snare drums. I've never bought the whole thing, but what I did is I went to the manager and I said, again, I went at like 4 o'clock, they close at 5:30, so I got to go through all the bins. But this was all in one bin, and I went to the manager and I said, if I buy all the drums and parts and pieces, will you give me a deal? And he said yes. So I put all of the drum stuff in the cart. It filled the cart. And at the end, we weighed the cart, and it was like 100 and some odd pounds. And they just gave it to me for $12. They just cut it off. So I paid for all the drum stuff, which is the majority of the stuff on this table. There's a little bit of other stuff, but you can't see because of the drums. I paid $12 for all the drum parts and pieces. So
it's pretty good.
Yeah. And the other thing I noticed when I got them home, though, is that I thought they were wood, but it looks like someone had took the wrapping off of the drum. There was probably wrapping on these drums, and they took it off at some point. Again, the condition on these aren't the best. I got the bass drum,
but no pedal.
Yeah, no,
There's a pedal.
I got 2 pedals actually.
Oh my goodness.
So I got 2 pedals. So I got the bass drum. I don't know what these are called, but I got 2 of them. They're the ones that sit on the ground.
The bongo drums.
I don't know. Tom-toms, maybe tom-toms. I don't know.
I should
know.
But
I got 2 of these. I got parts. There's parts and pieces. I got one of these. I don't know. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2 snare drums. So I'll just pull off this stuff. I got this one cymbal, but I think it was part of the hi-hat part. But the snares, this one is a Revel, and it's, I don't know, it's not that good of a one, but it's still
makes the noise.
Makes the noise. And this one it looks older, and it's a Slingerland, which I know that brand because I've sold Slingerland pedals, and they do really well. And sometimes if these are older, they can sell for a lot of money. We'll see. I mean, I spent $12 on the whole lot. If, you know, we'll see what I get. This is a hi-hat piece, just tons of these stands. And some of the stands are nicely made. I think I got 2 of these.
Oh, the pedals.
The pedals. So this is a Yamaha pedal, which is decent. There's a snare stand. This whole bag of like stands and parts and just drum pieces. Like there's Ludwig, there's Gibraltar, there's all different kinds of brands in here. This pedal I thought was pretty cool. It's a DW 5000. So that one, I think it goes to this. And then there's the little beater for it too. So it's got, I mean, there's a whole bag of pieces. For $12, I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
I couldn't. In the same bin as the drums, I found 2 vintage, I don't know if they're catchers or umpire masks. I'm pretty sure they're umpire masks. This one is plastic with leather, and this one is metal.
Oh, wow.
It's all metal, and then it's got the leather, which is really, this is really cool. Now, again, these, I don't see any brands on them anywhere, and they sell for about $10 a piece. Then I found a bag. Oh, I also found a putter. And this is a Rasa TaylorMade Monza putter. It's not, I mean, it's probably about $10 or $15 for this putter, but it's in really nice condition. So I got that. And so I spent $27 total. So $12 for that, and then my bag of stuff with the putter.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where are you going to keep the drums?
I don't know. I need to take them to, my ultimate goal is to take them to a drum shop. There's one close to us. I'm going to talk to him and see, you know, if I have drum pedals, I have no problem selling on eBay. Those I can sell easily. I don't know if I should sell it as a kit or what I should do. So I will talk to somebody, because I know a lot of these stands, some of them are worth money and some aren't. So I found an Xbox Connect.
Oh yeah.
But this is for the Xbox One.
Oh wow.
So the newer one. I don't know if it works. We'll have to test it, but these sell between $40 and $50 used. So that was right
pays
there.
For everything.
I mean, this one pays for everything. There was a whole bin of Legos, but they were mixed with Mega Bloks. And I didn't have a lot of time, and so I didn't want to go through and like kind of pick the Legos out. I picked some of them out that I could find, like this is a ship piece of an old ship, and I didn't find all of it, but I found a few pieces. And I found some other larger pieces that I knew were Lego brand. And I found a bunch of minifigure pieces. But as I'm digging through this bin, this lady just comes right up next to me and starts digging in the bin. And I could tell that she doesn't shop there very often because she was given gloves to shop with. And typically the people that shop there bring their own gloves. So right off the bat, I could tell that, you know, and I just looked at her and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, we have 6 feet. We're supposed to keep 6 feet between each other." And which I love that I can say that, because usually it's like 6 people in a bin grabbing things, you know. Yeah, you're just like, everybody's grabbing, you're elbowing, you know, whatever to get people, or grab, you know, whatever. And this time, you know, you're not supposed to be 6 feet. So she kindly listened and walked away while I finished digging, and then once I left, she went in there. But in that bin, where I found a bunch of like Lego minifigure pieces, that's mainly what I was grabbing, like heads and body, legs and torsos, and just grabbing a bunch of stuff. But I also found in that bin a bunch of Transformers from the 80s.
Oh yeah.
So like 3 of them, and this one is it's a purple sea spray. It's rare. So I haven't seen any sold on eBay, but I figure I put it up there for $10 just for this. This one sells for $10 easily, and then these don't really sell, but again, flea market, and I'll get rid of them. In that same bin, Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah?
So I picked up a bunch of Pokemon cards. A bunch of figures. They're construction figures I picked up. I found this guy, which we just watched from Space Jam. It was one of the monsters. And he sells for like between $10 and $15.
Nice.
Just for him. So that was cool. I mean, so, you know, all these little things, I spent $27. I found it and bought it. It's a people counter. People, they're going to want these.
That right now.
I mean, people are wanting those. I found some AAA batteries. I found some fishing lures, some spoons. Yeah, the rest of this is like Legos. I found a Starbucks gift card.
How much is on the Starbucks?
Well, I always pick up gift cards.
Yeah.
If I see them laying in the bin, I'll just pick them up. And so this one didn't have, the thing wasn't scratched off, and maybe. So when I got home, I checked it, and there was $15.
Yay!
So $15
I will take that
for Starbucks, because I won't use it. So yeah, and the rest of the here is just Legos and little pieces. So, but all in all, I mean, it was totally worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, $15 on a Starbucks gift card. So I have to sell $15 worth of stuff, and I'm good, and I just have all this extra. So
I did make him shower when he came home.
I did change my clothes and
Yeah.
shower. But like I said, it's typically pretty good, and you have people that are listening to what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And so I did feel comfortable in there.
And you wear a mask all the time. Every day you wear a mask.
Everywhere. It's like I wear it at work. It's not like something I have to wear a mask at work.
Yeah.
And so I'm comfortable wearing a mask.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, so there's my haul. It was a lot. I was not expecting to bring drums home.
Neither was I expecting to bring drums.
I really think this Slingerland snare will sell for $50 at least.
Yeah.
You know, if I sell some of the pedals, but make sure I have enough for the drum set, I should be good. Because you don't need 2 snares. I am so happy to be shopping back at the Goodwill outlet. So happy to be able to go there and shop and find things again. I am looking for things for people though.
Yeah,
there's a couple games.
You did get a list of things.
Yeah, so I have, my aunt, who I adore. I'm looking for a game for her, and some other people asked about games. So and I love doing that. It gives me something else to look for, on top of the things that I just happen upon. So, hope you like my video. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell dingy thing for notifications. And thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.